They didn't support the war effort during World War II, not through manufacturing. But North Platte, Nebraska has a rightful place of honor in America's World War II history through their selfless devotion to building morale with service and grace. Hi, I'm Colleen from Colleen Unvarnished, and I travel to small towns, find the fun, and invite you along. This video was inspired by my trip to the Golden Spike Tower in North Platte, Nebraska. The North Platte Canteen was born December 17, 1941, when an estimated 500 residents went to the train depot to greet their Nebraska sons. They discovered the soldiers were from Kansas. Patriotic to the core, they distributed their gifts to the Kansas soldiers. Shortly after, 25-year-old Ray Wilson's letter to the editor appeared in the local paper. And what would become America's largest canteen was born with the 2nd Train Troop on December 25th, 1941. At first, items were handed to soldiers through train windows because the men were required to stay on the train. Later, security measures loosened, and the troops could and did leave the train. As the war progressed, the trains became more frequent and fuller, and the canteen moved into the Union Pacific lunchroom. Volunteers never knew when or how many troops would arrive, but there was an alert system used by railroad employees. "I've got the coffee on" was the code. A train was headed their way. Ultimately, the canteen served 6 million soldiers who had just 15 minutes on the ground. How did this all come about? The power of many working towards one common goal. The 55,000 canteen volunteers exceeded both the population of North Platte, Nebraska, as well as Lincoln County, Nebraska. Mostly female, the volunteers came from 36 counties in Nebraska, plus 2 Colorado counties. Men were represented for the first time on Father's Day, June 21st, 1942, when the fathers with sons serving in the military took a turn at the canteen. In total, 125 Nebraska towns supported North Platte and are represented on the canteen's honor roll. How do you feed a few thousand soldiers during a period of rationing? Well, people gave up their ration stamps so volunteers could get the sugar to bake and the gas to travel. And sometimes that travel distance was measured in hundreds of miles. What did they bring with them? Volunteers brought cookies, fudge, candy, birthday cakes, fried chicken, oranges, hams, and popcorn balls. There are no records on the number of popcorn balls distributed by the platform girls, but there were at least 2 marriages. Virgil Butoff received a popcorn ball with Vera Winter's name and address wrapped inside. He wasn't interested and gave her name and address to his friend Woody. Later, he changed his mind and asked Woody if Vera had a sister. Well, she had a sister, Ethel, who then corresponded with Virgil, and each couple would later marry. 1 popcorn ball, 2 marriages. Each week, Gene Slattery auctioned his shirt at the cattle auction and in total raised about $2,000, about $39,000 in today's money. Even FDR donated money, $5, about $100 today. It's the only federal money that funded the North Platte Canteen. On April 1st, 1946, the North Platte Canteen closed its doors for the final time, and soldiers and volunteers began the next chapter in their life. And thanks for staying with the video with all its audio problems. You have a good day.